We are on day 23 of 25 Fat Frog Yoga's yoga advent calendar. We are so close to finishing. So without further ado, grab your mat, grab a chair, wear some comfortable clothing, and I will see you in a second. Bring the hands to prayer position at heart center and take a soft gaze to a point on the floor in front of you. Close the eyes if you wish to, and we take 3 deep, full breaths in and out. From here, on an inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Bring the hands to prayer position at heart center. Stretch up through the hands. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine. Take the gaze up, staying here if this is enough for you. Inhaling, lengthening again through the spine, and exhaling, just easing those hands backwards ever so slightly. And as we do that, we make sure that the pelvis isn't tilted too much. We kind of bring the pelvis in. We're engaging our tummy muscles, lengthening through the tailbone, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, bring the hands back down to prayer position at heart center. Take the hands to your knees. We inhale, open the chest up in our cat-cow flow, looking up, and exhaling, rounding through the back, pulling the tummy muscle in towards the spine if you want an added bit of fire. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round through the back. As we inhale on our cow, we lengthen up through the spine. We open the chest, shoulder blades draw down the back, gazing up. So it's not actually a massive back bend as we do this. We are opening the chest though. Exhale, round through the back. Shoulder blades separate out. Tummy button towards the spine. We do try and make that curve with the spine. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Open the chest, shoulder blades down the back, look up. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale, opening the chest, lengthening through the spine to encourage a little bit of a back bend, and exhale, round through the back. And obviously, if kind of moving the spine this much is a little bit too much for you, we do just look up and then look down. Just encouraging a slight bend where is comfortable for us. Just continue doing this at your own breathing pace. Really opening up through the heart, through the chest, and exhale, round through the back. On your next exhale, make that the last one, and come back to center. Bring the hands to prayer position at heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, and exhale. We're going to fold over our knees. Hands come to the knees. Inhale, engage the tummy muscle so the tummy button comes towards the spine. We inhale, lengthen through the spine and bring the chest forward in our baby cobra. And again, we're really pulling our tummy muscles in. We're lengthening through the tailbone, and exhale, round through the back. Inhale, push through the feet, come up to seated, arms overhead. And exhale, hands down to prayer position. Lovely stuff. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, we fold. Hands come to knees, chest down towards knees, head in between. Inhale, lengthen through the spine to ease that chest forward and open. Tummy muscles are really engaged. And exhale, fold. Inhale, push through the feet, come up to seated, arms overhead. And exhale, hands down to prayer position at heart center. We're going to do a couple of add-ons into that now. So on an inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And let's try and do that upward salute that we did at the very beginning. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine. And exhaling, just easing those thumbs backwards to where's comfortable. Really engaging our tummy muscles, lengthening through the spine and the tailbone. On an exhale, we bring the elbows bent and level with the shoulders, palms facing up. Inhale, hands come to knees, and we exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tummy and button towards the spine in, lengthening through the spine, opening that chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push through the feet, come up to seated, arms overhead, tiny little upward salute. And exhale, hands down to prayer position at heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, upward salute. So we ease those thumbs back ever so slightly, and exhale, elbows bent at shoulder height, cactus arms. And just let's try to ease those elbows a little bit back away from the shoulders, but again, listening to where we want to be. Inhale, hands come to knees. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, bring the chest forward, shoulder blades down the back into our cobra pose. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, push through the feet, come up to seated, arms overhead, upward salute, and exhale, hands down to prayer position at heart center. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, a little upward salute, thumbs back. Exhale, elbows bent, easing open the chest again here. Inhale, hands to knees, neutral spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, chest forward, shoulder blades down the back, cobra. And exhale, fold. Inhale, push through the feet, come up to seated, arms overhead. And exhale, hands down to prayer position at heart center. Lovely stuff. So we are going to now do a little bridge pose or reverse tabletop. So take the hands either side of the chair, just behind the buttocks. I can't say that word unless I would say it like Miranda does. We're going to push through the hands, straightening the arms, pushing through the hands, lift those hips up, push through the feet, engage the glutes, bring the shoulder blades together down the back, hips are lifted up off the seat, and exhale, come back down to the seat. Let's do that one more time. So hands either side of the seat, grabbing onto the seat. We push through the hands, through the arms, through the feet. We use our leg strength to lift our hips up as well. Engage the glutes. Really ease those shoulders down the back. We're holding it. Keep going and exhale. We come back down to the seat. From here, we're going to move onto the mat. If you're not comfortable moving onto the mat, stay seated and I'll give you some options. So we're going to stand up and just move around. We're going to move the chair so the seat is facing us. And inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees as generously as you like. Hands come to the seat. We are going to take it down onto our knees. So slowly lower yourself onto your knees, grabbing some cushioning or something for underneath your knees. If you are seated, stay folded. If you're seated, come back up to seated, and everybody put the arms in the air. If you're on the mat, bring the hands to either side of the seat. Walk your knees back so your arms start to become outstretched. Tops of the feet on the floor, and just bring your head in between the upper arms, and just, if you can, allow, just moving the chair a little bit more, even more. try to allow the chest to drop below the arms. So you really are opening the chest here. And your hips are supposed to be over the knees. Mine would be if I had some space. So that's a little bit better. So opening the chest up here, holding onto the chair, and just allowing the head to drop below the upper arms. Obviously, you're going to wear is comfortable for your body. If you're seated, bring the hands overhead and do the same thing as if you are seated. So we're just trying to get the head forward of the upper arms. A few breaths here. Walk the hands back in, bring yourself back up to kneeling pose. And we're going to take it up to legs up the wall. So we're going to flip reverse it, come to sit down, bringing ourselves sideways up to the chair, and then pivoting, balancing and pivoting on our bottoms. We bring the legs over the chair, edge the bottom closer towards the chair if you want to, and then just allow yourself to lie down. Put the legs over the chair, excuse my voice. Obviously, if you're seated, inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, take a nice relaxing forward fold. And we stay here just to ease the body back into kind of a neutral position after all our heart openers. The idea of chest openers is exactly that. It releases the shoulders, but also it encourages loving and just makes ourselves feel good. And as we're here, let's do our 3 deep breaths to finish our practice. To come out, hug the knees into the chest and allow yourself to roll onto one side. Use your hand to bring yourself up to seated. Bring the hands to prayer position at heart center. Take 3 more breaths here if you wish to. Otherwise, I will leave you to it. Namaste. Thank you very much.